What's up, you guys? Batjack JW coming to you. Thanks for clicking on the video. We're going to be taking a look at the inner workings of a Colt Python. The Python is definitely the granddaddy of collectible double action revolvers, and the Python has certainly got the high rank for beauty and craftsmanship, accuracy, you name it, it's got it. The Python is absolutely beautiful. It's probably one of the most beautiful double action revolvers I've ever seen. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and take a look at how it works inside, what that side plate looks like underneath when you start digging it in. Of course, the Colt Python, its rich history, is definitely cool because 1955, when these things came out, I wonder if Colt had any idea what they would turn into. Moving the cylinder here and the grips, that's to start with. You want to remove that screw right there, and some things that are a lot different that I noticed on this one is Colt's screw on this side that holds in the cylinder is not only just the screw itself, it's got a small detent and a little spring inside, or rather a plug. So anyway, let's go ahead and take off this side plate. Alright, here we go. Let's take this side plate off here, and you can see the cylinder release latch right here. It lives inside the side plate, and on this side you can get a better look at it, how it slides right out, and it just kind of fits in that slot. If you look very carefully down in there, you'll see a spring. There's a small little spring that holds it all together. So that's kind of interesting. It's a lot different than Smith & Wesson, and definitely most of the other double action revolvers. And here's the one thing about Colts. Colts is there are a lot more stuff going on in there in more of a smaller package. And what I mean by that is everything is kind of more tightly compact in there. Here's your mainspring. You can see right here, it's kind of in the shape of a V, and how that comes out I'll show you just a minute, but you can just want you to get a look at all the inner workings. Of course, it's got some crud and everything in there. We'll clean that up. Anyway, you got the hammer, and everything else is kind of underneath it, so you can't really get a good look at it until we start pulling some things apart. So go ahead and remove this spring right here, and how you do that really is you just kind of push it out. With that spring out of the way, here it is. It kind of fits in there like that. You can see the little hook on the top, and that connects to a little stirrup right here that's mounted to the hammer. Alright, so you can take a look at how everything kind of looks in there. It's all kind of piled in there. So alright, so the next thing we're going to take out is this right here, and we're going to remove this pin. Removed, and just slide that right out. Kind of interesting, huh? You can actually just start picking some pieces off, really. Here's the cylinder rotation hand. It's rather dirty, so good thing we're doing this. We can clean this gun up, give it some respect. Alright, so the hammer is gonna just lift right off here, just like that. And underneath the hammer, wow, we got a lot of stuff going on, don't we? Here's the pin that kind of holds the cylinder in place. We're gonna slide it out. There it is. Kind of interesting. So there's a lot going on in a Colt Python. You can see, just look at how all that works. It's the block right there that comes up to stop the hammer. If you know, it's kind of like a safety, firing pin safety in a sense on some of your modern guns, your semi-autos and stuff. So just kind of looking at how all that works, just get a good look at it. We're going to go ahead and lift the trigger out, and the trigger just kind of lifts right out like that, and you can see all that working levers comes out with it. Take a look at that. See? It's falling apart on us already. Interesting, isn't it? Interesting how it all fits together. That connects in there. This comes around here can see one side of the slot is larger, and it just fits over onto this little peg right there. It all just kind of fits together in there. Now the interesting thing is the Python, as being dated all the way back to 1955, has had the frame mounted firing pin right there. You got to remove the top sight here to get into that and slide it off, but there it gives you kind of a almost stripped down completely, except for the cylinder stop hand. I'm using this broken piece of Q-tip here so I don't scratch the gun, but down in there there's the cylinder stop hand, which you can see it here better. Comes up through the frame. There it is right there. Push down on it, you can see. You undo that screw right there. There's a tension spring right there. So I know this is not going to be a complete detailed strip on this, but I just wanted to mostly just show you, dive into this and show you what is all inside this plate right here and what's going on in there. So hopefully you enjoyed it. I just wanted to just kind of show it to you. It's not necessarily a how to take it apart or anything, but I just wanted to show you the inner workings on a Colt Python and what it looks like under that side plate. It's a great revolver. It's beautifully made. Definitely wins that award for being absolutely an attractive revolver. Anyway, I'm Batjack JW. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, share, and subscribe. Truly appreciate your time. And catch us next time how we'll compare this revolver right here side by side to a Smith & Wesson and how the differences. And it's really interesting because these two guys, Colt and Smith & Wesson, definitely were the two gun makers that were in competition in a way. So thanks for watching.